Hi everybody, George with Karcher. We all know that larger buildings like this can really benefit from having a proper sweeping program in place, both appearance-wise as well as safety-wise. Another thing that would be a huge compliment is if we were able to have a proper scrubbing program in place for that exact same cleanable square footage footprint. And we know for end users, a huge benefit would be the time if we could just do it in one pass. Karcher's got you covered. I present to you the B260 combo. Features and benefits. Let's start now. As opposed to taking a scrubber and a sweeper and somehow trying to figure out how to fuse those two together and morph them into one machine, we do have two distinct entities here. What you'll see in the rear, this is our B260, our newest industrial riding auto scrubber, and we have paired it with a true sweeping module. So again, two distinct processes that are happening in one pass. We do have a longer video on the B260 out there, but let's go ahead and do a quick review on it, and then we're going to go on to the sweeping portion. The totally redesigned cylindrical scrub decks on the B260. This one here is the R100. It's slightly larger brother. The R120 works exactly the same way. Yellow touch point, you can open up that door fully just like that. To get to the brush, just simply move that little lever. This guy opens up. You'll be able to take off that little bearing end cap just like that. The entire brush comes out tool-free. It is just that simple. You have the round opening on one side. On the other side, you have the cogged portion, which is what is actually, the drive goes in there, is actually turning that brush. The other brush comes out on the other side exactly the same way. Either brush can go on either side. Sitting immediately behind the scrub housing, you have the large dirty debris bin. So anything that makes it past the sweeping module, or maybe someone's not activating the sweeping module for some reason, any dirt debris that contacts those brushes will just get kicked up and put right into this large debris bin. Water can still drain through it, so we can still continue to clean, but any larger dirt or debris will be held inside of this debris bin. The squeegee assembly for the B260 and 260 combo is incredibly easy to take off and put back on. If you just open up those yellow clamps, you have a couple of handles here. As the squeegee assembly is a little wider, a little heavier, the handles make it nice and easy. That way you can inspect the squeegee assembly, make sure the blades are in good shape. You can flip the blades if necessary, or you can change them out. To put it back on, these yellow guys just go on these cutouts, and these little gray portions help you line it up in these little openings. So the easy dial most folks are familiar with, using pictograms as opposed to words. You have the off button, transport mode, eco mode, which is going to be the most efficient clean using the fewest amount of resources, daily mode, heavy duty mode, a little bit more brush pressure as well as more water. Double scrub only, it's going to leave the vacuum up, it's just going to be water and brushes. And then of course recovery mode as well. And you can see down here on the LCD display, it actually shows you exactly which mode it's in. Well, as we can see on the left side of the panel, we have some more yellow operator touch points. Right here, this rocker switch, that is for transport mode. So forward, reverse, very simple to do. Right here, if you need to get someone's attention, this is the horn. Pretty darn loud, it'll get someone's attention very quickly. Here on the LCD, you see this little icon flashing indicating no water. So when you're ready to scrub with water, just click that guy, and we will then be ready to go. This one right here, this is going to lead us into the sweeping module. On the standard B260 scrubber, you would hit that guy. That would turn on your side brooms for the scrubber. On the B260 combo version, you click that guy, you see this little icon pop up. Now the side brooms are functioning as well as the main broom to the sweeper module in front. So that's going to be a good lead into that guy right there. You can run the scrubber and the sweeper separately if you want to, but again, we're all about time, we're all about efficiency. Let's run both of them at the exact same time. So when it comes time to actually dump the sweeping module on the B260 combo, it's really, really simple to do. There are two debris bins, one on each side. The right one stays on the right, left side stays with the left. You just simply clasp this handle. You pull that guy straight out, and you can see it's actually mounted on casters to make it a little bit easier to kind of move around. We'll just pull that guy out. All the dirt and debris, of course, will be lodged in there, and we can take it to a drop box or to a garbage can, whatever is going to be easiest. And then as far as recentering this guy, again, you see this little track right here. It's going to fit in this little cutout, and it has a guide to follow it all the way in, just like that. On the sweeping module for the B260 combo, along with those debris bins, which are going to catch that larger dirt and debris, it also has a really nice filtration system, which is mounted right here underneath this anthracite cowling. So let's go and get the camera a little bit closer and see how it is that we access the filtration compartment. So here we are underneath that anthracite cowling. You can see this black portion right here. This is what is going to actually house that filter. These two little black portions right here that are underneath these metal tabs. On this far side, I'm just simply going to kind of rock it back, and then I'm going to kind of wiggle it a little bit, and you'll see those guys just kind of pop out like that. You can take off the whole top. That way we can make sure this gasket is intact. It does a really nice job of keeping that really fine dirt inside of this filter box. Here is our drum style filter, and you can see just how many pleats it has on this guy. A tremendous amount of surface area to contact and hold on to that really fine dirt and dust. If you need to inspect this guy and you wish to pull it out, there's a little wheel on this. You just simply pull it out, and that is going to help it free up. You can just kind of wiggle this guy back and forth a little bit, and you'll be able to pull it out like that and inspect it. You can also go ahead and inspect the entry point right here. This is where this really fine dust has a chance to go back down into that hopper, which sits below it. So you can see while the filter is out right now, if you just pull on this wheel, you'll be able to see that guy actuate a little bit so you can put that filter in and out of the unit. Once the filter's had a chance to be inspected and replaced, just simply take that lid. You can sneak those two little plastic fingers just right underneath there, kind of rock it down. And then on this far side here, on the right side of the machine, it's just kind of a compression fit. And I know one question we get on a pretty darn regular basis once you start talking about larger machines as a B260 combo is, how safe is it to use one of these units inside of my facility? I have a lot of material handling equipment. I have people. I have a lot of different things going on. How safe is it? Well, as you can see, even with the machine the size of the B260 combo, it's very maneuverable. I have an excellent field of vision. I have the LED lights, which really help as far as illuminating the different paths that I'm going to be going on inside of these facilities. So from a safety perspective, it really is easy to drive. You'll see as I go faster, once I start making a turn, it's purposely going to slow me down for safety purposes. It will also diminish how much water I'm actually putting down when I'm scrubbing. So as we turn on these different functions and we start scrubbing and sweeping in space, you'll see that it's actually very easy to navigate with the B260 combo. I have a great field of vision with this guy. I have an excellent turning radius, and so it's really easy to operate this guy in and around all types of facilities, whatever that may be. We're going to be able to sweep, we're going to be able to scrub in one pass, getting it done more efficiently, easier, and in a safer manner. Well, everybody, thanks as always for spending a little bit of time with us today. This has been a deep dive on the B260 combo. And remember, for all of your toughest clean challenges, there's Karcher for that.